Well, good morning, everybody. I'm back at it now as the Alabama Crimson Tide gets ready to host Eastern Illinois today in Bryant-Denny Stadium at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Eastern Illinois is a small school from Charleston, Illinois, and making their way down to Tuscaloosa. And Alabama should empty the bench, as they say. But I'm not so sure that's going to happen as early as a lot of people think. I believe a lot of guys need some work, especially Ty Simpson. He has not played that great over the last month. He's been a little bit shaky, and he definitely had a skittish look about him last week against Oklahoma when the Tide lost that disappointing game at home against the Sooners that sort of put them in a lot of crosshairs as far as what they have to do to get into the playoffs. It was totally unnecessary and a disappointing loss, but it happened. Oklahoma's a good football team. But today, there's some mighty big games in store. You've got USC versus Oregon. That's going to be a really important game for Alabama. We probably need for USC to win that game. But then if they win, that's going to put them in position to move up in the rankings for the playoffs. And then you've got Missouri going to Oklahoma, and I think that is a game that is worth watching. I believe Oklahoma's got a good team, but I don't believe they're an impossible team to beat. And I think Missouri's the kind of team that can give them problems all day today. A little bit shaky at their quarterback spot with their guy coming back from an injury. But I think Missouri can pull off an upset there if they can get going and play some decent defense. They can score points. It's just whether or not they can stop Oklahoma from scoring easily. And if they can make Oklahoma grind it out, we may have a ball game on our hands. This Lane Kiffin situation is getting crazy. I think he's gone after that statement that Michael Carter released yesterday about their pointed and positive conversations. Pointed to me means there was some angst involved. When you have a pointed conversation with somebody, that to me is that the conversation was not great. But anyway, that messaging was a little bit mixed up. But if you read between the lines and you don't have to do much line reading, I think Kiffin's gone, and I think he's going to LSU. And I believe John Sumrall is probably going to be in position to be the Ole Miss coach. So some good games today, even though we're getting towards the end, and the Iron Bowl's next week, and Alabama plays Gonzaga Monday night in basketball. I'll talk about that game more tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Roll Tide.